Well, this morning, counting down to a new era. After 2 years in a pandemic, New York City and New Jersey dropping mask requirements for schools. We are live with what you need to know.
Plus, Russian shelling continues as heat, water, electricity cut off to Ukrainian cities this morning. Russian troops agreeing to an 11-hour ceasefire, even as recording breaks. Numbers of refugees have fled the war-ravaged country.
And a WPIX 11 News exclusive, the investigation to find the person who recorded women as they used a bathroom inside the MTA bus depot in Queens. The WPIX 11 Weekend Morning News starts right now.
Live from 42nd and 2nd, this is New York's very own WPIX 11 Morning News.
And it is March 6th. Thank you so much for starting your Sunday with us. I'm Craig Treadway.
Yeah, great to be here with you. We love Sundays just as much as you do. I'm Kirsten Cole, and it's that kind of day where you just want to kind of ease into it. Taking a look outside, you can see it's a little on the murky side. The clouds are a little low. We've got We've got a more exact meteorological interpretation of exactly what's going on. But record-breaking temperatures is what we're going to focus on this morning. Meteorologist Chris Semino here. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Nice to see you both. Yeah, we're starting out with fog, low clouds, gray, kind of chilly conditions out there with temperatures mostly in the 40s. City up to 50 now officially at the park, 45 at Belmar, 41 over at Bridgeport. But the early chapters of this day will look very cloudy, very dismal. The latter chapters will be quite warm. We're already 15 degrees warmer than we were yesterday morning at this time, 20 degrees warmer in Belmar, but the warm air is still just sitting off to the south and west of us, and that will get in here a little bit later on today. But the warm front that's the leading edge of that warmer air is causing fog. Visibility down to half mile at Islip, half mile in Bridgeport, down to a quarter of a mile up in Newburgh. So be aware if you're heading out early this morning, especially east of the city, you could run into some visibility issues in a quick moment or two. All right, we've got clouds, we've got a few sprinkles and showers to the north and west of us, but the showers are filling in, and that will probably need us, or cause us to need the umbrella, I should say, a little bit later on this morning into early afternoon. But the breakdown of the day, we should top off in the upper 60s, and if we get there, that could be a record setter. Even more warmth for tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I'll be back with the 7-day forecast in a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. Well, now to our top story this morning. After more than 2 years into the pandemic, students across the tri-state are getting ready to drop masks starting tomorrow.
That's right. The move announced by New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy, New York City Mayor Eric Adams, the decision impacting more than 1 million students.
But as you can expect, many still have concerns and questions about how this new guidance will work. Our WPIX 11's Rebecca Solomon is live to break it all down for us. Good morning, Rebecca.
A very good morning to you, Craig and Kirsten. Yeah, since the beginning of the pandemic and the mask mandate that was issued inside schools, students will be able to return to the classrooms without their masks. This is a very bold move, as both leaders in New York City and in New Jersey are ready to turn another page in the COVID history book.
Now you know what what that's all about. If
so
you're walking
many
around
roads
in Queens.
intersecting there and launching their art program and showcasing it from a former student. That's great.
Very cool. All right, coming up in the next hour, masks are coming off starting tomorrow for more than 1 million students across the tri-state. We're breaking down the changes just ahead of your work week.
And then, are you looking for your next brunch spot? We got you back. We're going to take you to a takeout spot in Midtown to try the delicious food of Izakaya Mew. Make sure you stay with us.
Well, this morning, counting down to a new era after 2 years in a pandemic, New York City and New Jersey dropping mask requirements for schools. We're live with what you need to know.
Then Russian shelling continuing as heat, hot water, electricity cut off to Ukrainian port cities. This morning, Russian troops breaking their agreement to honor an 11-hour ceasefire, even as record-breaking numbers of refugees fleeing the war-ravaged country.
And a WPIX 11 News exclusive, the investigation to find the person who recorded women as they used a bathroom inside the MTA bus depot in Queens. The WPIX 11 Weekend Morning News begins again right now.
Live from 42nd and 2nd, this is New York's very own WPIX 11 Morning News.
All right, it is March 6th. We thank you so much for starting your Sunday with us. I'm Craig Treadway.
And I'm Kirsten Cole. Isn't it amazing? We're inside a 600 square foot studio apartment, and our jib camera operator John makes it look like we're in a warehouse.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
that the
very
coolest thing?
easy.
It's the magic of television.
Magic of television. All right, well, let's talk about the magic of weather outside right now. You see the little fogginess, the low-hanging clouds over the city, but it is going to get a little warmer. Chris Semino watching the skies for us
Things
this
are
morning.
about to change out there, Chris.
Yeah, they will. It's going to take a little while. Hope the jib could get rid of the clouds maybe, but I don't think that's part of the job function. But we're talking about low clouds, some fog in parts of the area this morning, and we're starting to see some showers actually move on in. So you will need the umbrella if you're heading out in the next few minutes or so. 50 in Chelsea, 49 Coney Island, it's 47 in Staten Island, upper 40s through New Jersey. Still some 30s though up in the Hudson Valley, but notice the 50s creeping in along the New Jersey shoreline as well. 13 degrees warmer than it was yesterday morning at this time in the city. How about 27 degrees warmer in Belmar? And this area of magenta indicating 30 degrees warmer this morning than it was yesterday at this time in those areas. Out to the east, visibility half mile in West Hampton. It's getting a little better now at Islip and Bridgeport. Still a quarter of a mile though in Newburgh. So patchy, dense fog in parts of the area, mainly east and northeast of the city this morning. If you're traveling, be aware of that. Southwest winds, they will eventually usher in the warmth. Right now, we're getting the moisture. There's the leading edge of the rain. It's over us right now. That's going to slide east by about midday. And then look at this. Temperatures on the launch pad should get to that record at 68 by about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. More on the warmth and then the other changes coming up in just a little bit, guys.
All right, Chris. Well, now to our top story this morning. After more than 2 years into the pandemic, students across the tri-state are getting ready to drop masks starting tomorrow.
The moves announced by New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy, New York City Mayor Eric Adams, the decision impacting more than 1 million school kids.
But as you expect, as you could expect, many still have concerns and some questions about how this new guidance will work. PIX 11 Rebecca Solomon is live in East Harlem to break it all down for us. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning, Craig. Good morning, Kirsten. This really is a monumental moment in the COVID-19 pandemic throughout the tri-state region. Really, wearing masks has been such a sensitive subject for months now as people have their own opinions on what is best for the children. We know that vaccination rates are rising, COVID rates are on the decline, and as a result, students around New Jersey and New York will be leaving their masks in their cubbies and in their lockers. This is New York leaders and also New Jersey leaders are ready to turn a big page in the COVID-19 history books.
Well, this year, Queens College is opening up a new art school. Now, the president of the college tells me it's an honor to have an artist like Yvonne teaching students with a family connection there. Now, Yvonne also got a second degree at the college. I'm Erin LeBeau, PIX 11 News.
All right, and that's going to do it for your weekend morning news at 9. We're going to see you again next Saturday starting at 8 a.m.
Make sure you tune in tonight, though, for the news at 5 o'clock with Kaidi Tong. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for joining us. 3